Rough looking set of twins. Okay, so today, guys, we are going to learn how to fillet a steelhead, or any salmonid fish for that matter. First, start with a sharp knife. Product plug. WorkSharp has worked with us and did born and raised outdoor sharpeners with these things. These things are awesome. Super easy, super lightweight. They're great for your pack, wherever. We will have those on the market when, Cody?
Soon.
We'll have those soon. So we're gonna fillet a steelhead here. So this is a hen. You can tell that by the nose. It's a hatchery fish. See, by the adipose fin that is cut off. So we're going to get the eggs out of it first. So tip it up on its head, start your knife, cut just a little bit, and then take your fingers, because you don't want to cut these eggs. So it helps if you take your fingers in there. See those eggs right there? You don't want to cut those. So put your fingers in there. That way you just don't cut out the eggs. I gotta turn it sideways here to make it a little easier. There we go. Because you want that skein intact is what the main thing is with that skein intact, it stays on your hook better. So open it up, see those beautiful eggs. So the trick to getting the eggs out is go clear all the way to the front where they're hooked on and just kind of feed them out of there.
No blood?
Nope, and this is why we bleed the fish too. Right when we catch both of these fish, when we put them in the net, we pop a gill on the fish to get all the blood out of the meat and the eggs too. See how clean those look? Beautiful.
Because if you don't, it'll leave blood all through that, right?
Yep.
Yes, yeah. Beautiful. There's some bait for us for our next trip. Okay.
And you always have one long skinny skein and a one short fat skein.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah.
Just the way it comes out. All right, so Steelhead 101. Get it flat. Put your knife behind this fin, but cut at an angle because you want to get all this meat. You don't, if you cut straight, you're going to miss all this meat here. So take this, get it at an angle. Cut clear up till you hit the middle of the backbone. On that bone, I can feel that right there. I'll turn my knife and I'm hitting it down to where I hit the backbone every single time and come right down the back of the fish. So there'll be a bone line called the lateral line, which comes right down where this color change is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut through those lateral line bones to start with. So I'm just cutting right through them. And then what I'm going to do is keep flaying this out. And I'm just barely holding any pressure on this knife. So I'm just barely holding pressure. And you see all these ribs? See those ribs? You just keep going and barely holding pressure on the knife. And after a while, the secret to this is to not have all the rib bones, but also save all the belly meat as well. So you'll notice here, as I keep flaying, the ribs just run out, see? You just barely touch on it, and the ribs just end. And then, so that gets you all this belly meat, see? Which is the biggest fat content, like on a steelhead, which is, to me, like if you're gonna smoke it or something, is the best. So then you come down by this back fin and just hack it down to the bone. So what you have when you're done is your fillet, but then see this lateral line bones. You can hear those. They go to about almost, I don't know, probably a third of the way, almost half of the way through the fish. You can, if you want, actually carve into those and carve those out. I'm just going to leave them for now. But what I do is take off all the fins. So get the front fin, take it off. So now it's pretty clean. So then all I'm going to do is just put this underwater and put it in a Ziploc bag. For the other side of the fish, you do the same exact thing. Come in from the front fin, cut it at an angle, and now that whole fish is laying flat on the table, so you can kind of really get an idea of where you need to cut. Once you're all done, you should just have the skeleton, the ribs, and pretty much nothing else. Break it in half and use it as crab bait, whatever. Throw it in the garbage.
Garden compost.
Garden compost, whatever. So as you guys can see, I'm not a professional. I see there's some meat right there, probably not a ton of it, but I'm not a professional at it. But that is the way that I was taught to do it, and these are like the first steelhead of the season that I've done. So anyway, I hopefully, with any luck of catching fish, I'm hopefully going to get better as things go. So provided we catch some more. But anyway, that's how I do steelhead. I'm sure there's 500 different ways to do it, but that's the way I do it. That's the way I was taught, and hopefully you can learn something and work up your own way if that's the case. So if you guys want to watch us catch these fish, watch Cody and Eric go to work on some steelhead. Anyway, we'll put the link in the description for this video of the fish that we caught here. 2 really nice hatchery hens. So
My fish are still in the river.
Your fish?
I left them there.
Catch and release
for tomorrow.
For tomorrow, and we'll be back tomorrow.